Oh, say does that star-spangled...
Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. And Stevenson is out there with Ben Simmons. And it's prime time. Here we go. And it's Durant. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 spot. And for Golden State, Curry and Poole are the guards. James Wiseman's out there with Kuminga. And it's Wiggins in at the 3, the small forward. Poole, no good. You know, almost every team has some kind of roster turnover in the offseason, so, Greg, this time of year can be about getting familiar with your new teammates.
There's always a feeling out process this early in the schedule. It's about finding your team's identity, figuring out how all the pieces are going to fit. Clearly a foul.
The Warriors shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And you got to respect how quickly Wiseman has adapted to big league play. He hit the ground running and has not looked back. Always growing as a player.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to catch up with Brooklyn's head coach. He told me defensively they have to stop dribble penetration, challenge the lobs at the basket, and generally make it difficult to get to the front of the rim. They don't want this to turn into a dunk fest because that will not end in their favor. Guys?
Thanks, David.
Well, the remarkable timing of KD, sensing precisely when to cut in the pick-and-roll action.
Kuminga the pass to Curry. Back to Kuminga. Lets it go with the 3. Rebound, Brooklyn. And here's Walker. Turned in an outstanding game against Denver. Nobody near Stevenson. No good from outside.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Curry with it. Outguarded by Simmons. Curry can't get it to go.
Well, conversions have been a problem. 0 for 4.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Walker. Golden State's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. And it's Wiseman in the corner. Stolen by Durant. Walker dishes to Durant. Tries again. And Walker with the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
The Warriors have gone 0-4, missing their first 4 field goals. Doris, let me ask you this. Is Kevin Durant the greatest scoring forward ever?
I think he is, Kevin, but I also think that limits his greatness, because when Kevin Durant is done and you consider the combination of his handle, his shooting, and the size, we've never seen that combination to this level. He will go down as one of the greatest ever, regardless of attribute you're trying to assign to him.
To the paint, here's Durant, and then Durant with the jam.
Kevin Durant showing you that I can play with power, with authority, up and over the defense, and slams it home.
Curry deciding where to go with it. Poole with it, guarded now by Durant. And there's the foul. It'll go on Jordan Poole. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
For the Warriors, they won their last contest, that game against the Spurs in San Antonio. Outside for Simmons. Outside, Walker. Durant sets a screen for Walker. 3 from Stevenson. Brooklyn gets it back with the new shot clock at 14. Shots good by Walker.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Wiggins outside. Over O'Neal. And the Warriors miss again.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Stevenson outside, fires for three. The shot missing, and Golden State will go the other way with it.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring. And that's his second foul already, and that's going to force him to tone down his aggression defensively.
I think there's so many things.
Warriors trail by 3. On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Nets. They've got O'Neal. Durant is out there with prime time. Then it's Lance Stevenson, and it's Sumner in at the point guard position. Here's Curry with the 3. Walker with the rebound. Walker's got 5 rebounds tonight. Stevenson outside. Nifty move. And Walker gets it to go on the assist from Stevenson. Walker's got 6 points.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Curry, after 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
This guy is so creative, finishing anywhere near the rim. Stephen Curry doing work inside.
Walker the pass to KD, and the jam by Kevin Durant.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
And around a minute gone here in the second quarter.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Curry kicks to Poole. Passes it to Wiseman. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Nets leading by 3. Left side Walker. Here's Durant. Kick out to Walker. Six on the shot clock. Back to Durant. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
Wiseman no good.
And they continue to control the glass.
To the middle. And it's Klay Thompson with the rebound. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. They trail by 6. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. That'll be the second of 4 games at home for them. Walker the pass to KD. Durant sets a screen for Walker. And then Durant with the jam.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Timeout called the Warriors. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And Thompson kicks to Wiseman. Over to the left wing. Kuminga finds Curry. 6 to shoot. Beyond the arc. And again, no good by Golden State.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Walker the pass to Durant. And then Durant with the jam.
You can count on Kevin Durant to be consistent as a scorer night after night after night.
And it's Wiseman in the corner. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Brooklyn leading by 10. To the inside. And it's Durant on the assist by Walker. Walker's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Golden State's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. The pass to Kuminga. Looking to end the run. That shot off the mark. It's the Nets taking it the other way from a win against the Nuggets.
I thought they had a solid game plan coming into that one, and then they made good adjustments along the way.
Their game plan was really spot on. saw that in their scoring more than anything else.
Warriors trail by 14. Pass to Wiseman. Unloads from 13. Rebound, Brooklyn. KD's be tonight.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this.
That one falls. Durant's got 19 points.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking apart with their passing.
Here's Wiseman. He can't get that. Walker with some nice D.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been.
KD finds Walker. To Durant. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Getting done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
It's Curry outside. Drills it from outside. He's got 5 points now in the quarter.
The effortless way Stephen Curry shoots three-point shots is a hole. How about the big guy attacking the rim? The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
Fires the three. Rebounded by the Nets. Floor. And he goes right over Jonathan Kuminga and slams it down.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
He gets up. He gets up. Bringing you up close. AT&T 5G slam. The shot's good from Wiseman. Wiseman's got 5 now.
And just till Wiseman has time to develop his moves, which are still somewhat raw at this stage.
Screen by Durant. Walker the pass to KD.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass important.
Here's Wiseman. Walker with some nice D.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
And he goes right over James Wiseman and slams it.
The is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water. Our man is going for the jugular.
Golden State moving the ball around. And finished off by Wiseman.
Oh, that's a big man move by Wiseman, roughing up the D with that emphatic finish.
On the first the game, 4. Look here for the Warriors. And so it's Brooklyn. Taking a 19-point lead.
And for that matchup with the Jazz, this one is a point of 50.
And going back to that first half of play, guys, Kevin Durant doing what he does best.
Man, I love his mentality. Man, refusing to back off those selections inside, man.
That'll do it for our show tonight.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Curry and Poole are the guards. Wiggins is out there with Jonathan Wiseman in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half.
Well, the constant movement of Stephen Curry allows him to get to that catch-and-shoot game. That is beautiful basketball.
And Walker kicks to O'Neal. Back to Walker. At the top of the key, Durant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. KD sets the pick for Walker. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
And sometimes in the closing moments, NBA games can slow to a crawl. Doris, you and I know that firsthand. Intentional fouls, replay reviews. What should the league revise in terms of that?
The most important thing they did is take some of the replay reviews and allow Secaucus to deal with it. That speeds up action. The fact of the matter is, fouls and free throws at the end of the game are part of strategy. And yes, we need to be quick with replay reviews, but we have to understand this is strategic and important stuff that happens.
And Walker throws it down.
It'd be nice if everybody took as much pride in his rebounding as he does.
You know what, Greg, he loves that part of the game, and it shows.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
Pass to Poole. And it's Wiseman in the corner. Offline with his three.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
There's the pick. Walker the pass to Stevenson. Misses in close. Warriors have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Here's Kuminga. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
1 for 5 has got to be a frustrating start, and they just don't look sharp right now. Can they find their offensive game?
Here's Stevenson. That one a little long.
And the team has gotten it done here in spite of his performance. Still over from the field.
Well, late rotation by the defense, and Wiggins has the vision to find the open man.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Walker against Wiggins. Stevenson, a screen on Wiggins. Walker finds Stevenson. And he banks in the layup.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Heisman no good. And so it's Walker with it, who brings it up for Brooklyn. When this game is done, they'll be off to Orlando, and they'll take on the Magic. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Stevenson setting the pick for Walker. And Stevenson with the basket on the assist by Walker. Stevenson's got 4 points this quarter.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And that one's good. Wiggins.
Still working on consistency from range, but improved shot mechanics for Andrew Wiggins.
Walker the pass to Stevenson. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Curry with it. He has 6. He kicks it to Kuminga. And the 3 off target.
And he has lost all confidence out there. Still not a single field goal made in the game.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. We've heard about player tracking on the court, but now shot tracking is helping players refine their strokes. It measures not just makes or misses, but the arc and the depth and the left to right direction of shots. These systems provide instant feedback to shooters and help them find the bottom of the net. Kevin, back to you.
Sign me up. That is a fascinating story. David, thank you. Curry kicks to Poole. Here's Wiseman. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. Now a timeout called by Golden State.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme? Or is it a problem with matchups?
Klay Thompson, he's checked in for the Warriors. And then for Brooklyn, Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Durant. And Edmund Sumner's subbed in for Lance Stevenson.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Nets.
They've been playing some really physical offense. Just
attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
Well, I also noticed, guys, how much they move the ball in this one. Selfless, willing to pass the ball to a teammate with a better look.
Walker the pass to Simmons. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Thompson.
Well, because of his size, when he's on the interior with the ball in his hands, Ben Simmons is a problem.
And the Warriors making a change here. Looney's checked in.
And Simmons is an asset in so many ways. Maybe most of all, his defense.
Well, unequivocally, Greg, this guy can guard 1 through 4. And I'm going to say because of the length and the strength he has, in a pinch, he could also guard most 5s. He's terrific on the defensive glass, and he can put a ton of pressure on you in his transition game. Like, this guy is a special talent.
And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Dennis Smith, he's checked in for Jordan Poole. Outside, Walker.
Smith Jr.
Nice move. He takes it up and lays it in. Walker's got 16.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Inside, and he dunks it down.
And this is what you want from Dennis Smith Jr. He has to find the open man and deliver it on time and on target.
Walker's shot is off. The Warriors shooting at 36%. They really seem out of sync offensively. Wiggins passes to Smith. Ball stolen. Up top, Walker. It falls for basket number 9 from the field. He's taken 14 shots to get there.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Wiggins outside. Smith outside. Looney. O'Neal with the rebound. O'Neal's got his 5th rebound in this one. Walker with it. Now Smith defending. Gets it to fall, and now he's 10 of 15 on the game.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
To the inside. Here's Looney. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Boy, it's passes like that one that make you want to run the offense through Smith Jr. Skill set has never been in question.
Rudy's checked in for the Warriors. Sharp check. And here are the Warriors now. And Brooklyn looking who they've got. Ben Simmons is out there with Lance Stevenson. And it's Durant. And it's prime time. And it's Claxton in at the 4. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Doris, the NBA keeps talking about the idea of an in-season tournament, taking a cue, I guess, from European soccer. Do you like that? Do you think it would work?
Well, the European soccer situation has the advantage of tradition and history. There's meaning behind it. Obviously, I'm open to a little drama in the middle of the NBA season. The challenge is convincing the players and their representation in the Players Association that this is something of value.
Here's Curry. Kicks it to Wiggins. And here's Poole for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Wiggins has got 4 assists in the game. Walker the pass to Stevenson. Now the Warriors moving it up. Back to Poole. 4th quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Wiggins from outside. Walker with the rebound. Walker's got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. To the middle, here's Stevenson. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Stevenson's got 10 points in just the second half. Stevenson against Poole. Wiseman kicks to Poole. Curry against Simmons. Curry dishes to Wiseman. 5 to shoot. Here's Wiggins, and it's blocked. Now here's Walker. To the paint. It's stolen by Curry. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since.
The NBA is exploring alternate broadcasts for selected games, allowing users to pick their commentators. Doris, should you and I be nervous?
Kevin, I'm always nervous, and you will always be the A-team. Come on, my man. The fans know they need to listen to Kevin Harlan.
You are, Doris, way too kind. Coming from you, a Hall of Famer, you kidding me? I'll work with you any day, and I'll do the analyst, and you can do the play-by-play. How does that sound?
Kevin, love it.
And the basket by Stevenson.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
From outside the arc, the shot by Curry, no good.
Boy, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Floats it up for Wiggins, and no good. The Nets go the other way with it.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity. Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
Thompson passes to Wiggins. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Passes it to Curry. Shot clock at 5. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And the Warriors miss again.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into. Tonight.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Thompson in the corner. But Trey hits the three-point bomb.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Screen by Simmons. And another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammate.
Rejected by Walker. Well, Greg, analysts evaluate player performances on the floor, and sometimes we've seen the players fire back. They're not happy with the criticism.
You know, it's a risk you take, but if you treat everyone with kid gloves, you're really not doing your job. The audience expects a level of honesty, and quite frankly, players don't mind you criticizing their game. It's when those critiques become personal.
And the Warriors making a change here. Kuminga's checked in. Golden State's gotten 3 of their 6 three-pointers to fall here in the 4th. Down low. Rejected by Walker. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Walker.
Golden State basketball.
Poked away, and that'll be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Nets leading by 23. Crafty move, and that's 2 points on the layup. Walker's got 26 points.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
Curry passes to Wiseman. And finished off by Wiseman.
Well, there's evidence all over the floor of how well Stephen Curry runs this team. He does a good job keeping them at their pace and making all the right decisions.
Walker the pass to Durant. And then Durant with the jam.
And this is what we've come to expect from this guy, right? Not only making a ton of shots, but being efficient while doing so.
Here's Wiseman. The shot off that time. Walker with some nice D. And there's the drive. And finished off by Walker.
Ooh, rising and punching it on the young fella. You know he loves having that much of a height advantage. Best chance to get yourself on the highlight reel.
To the paint. Kicks it out to Stevenson. Here's Simmons. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on James Wiseman.
At 6'11", this guy is very difficult to get a quality contest. Ben Simmons does a nice job drawing contact.
And the Warriors with some changes. Looney's checked in for Wiseman. Moody comes in for Andrew Wiggins. And it's Dennis Smith in for Curry. And then for Brooklyn, Sharp's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Thomas comes in for Kevin Durant. And Edmund Sumner's subbed in for Lance Stevenson.
And the feel for the game Simmons has, so adept at cashing in on what the D gives him off these pick and roll.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Looney kicks to Kuminga. The three-pointer, no good. And so it's Walker with it, who brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. And the play-in tournament, Greg, is here to stay, but the terminology is somewhat in limbo. Is that going to be part of the playoffs?
You hear people say it's not the playoffs, it's the play-in. Maybe the term postseason should cover both the play-in and the playoff. Something to think about.
Kuminga the pass to Poole. Driving inside. Looney. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That free throw, no good. Wiggins is checked in for Kuminga. And the Nets making a change here as well. Durant's checked in. And for a while there, Greg, it seemed like we were entering the super team era. But lately, homegrown talent. Players you draft and develop or sign and develop seems to be the way teams are going.
Yeah, and it's not easy to maintain a culture when you're bringing in stars from outside. We've seen some cautionary examples here of late.
Poole finds Wiggins. Clock at 6. Looney with it from 12 feet out. Rebound, Brooklyn. Sharp's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. KD a screen on Wiggins. Poole with the steal. Smith surveying the D. Here's Moody. Got. Oh, he blocked it in the backboard. Wiggins against Walker. 1:43 left to play in the final quarter. The wide open look for Durant. Here's Sharp. The kick out to Walker. Durant with a screen on Wiggins. And then Durant with the jam.
Yes, and with this one winding obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a mismatch and a true show of strength for the Nets.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team. And
on his win number 8, and one of the keys to victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible Walker.
Boy, I think you could pick about any area of this basketball game and feel like he excelled in it. He was a dominant figure at both ends of the floor and finishes with a triple-double. What an unbelievable performance.
Walker against Wiggins. Outside Durant. Thomas dishes to Walker. Just 5 shoots. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
It smelled blood in the water. You could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Done that and then some.
That shot wide open.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. Was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking.